Every day it feels like we're being bombarded by bad news. Climate change, political divides, economic anxieties. During this endless loop of chaos and commotion that goes on in the world today, I sometimes wonder if everything in the world has gone horribly wrong in the last few years, or if it's always been like this. Has the world really gotten this much worse since I was younger, or am I just getting older, more cynical, and more aware of the harsh realities? I've asked these questions to myself many times without finding good answers. But after some internet digging through various sources, I think I finally have the answer. This feeling, this nagging doubt, is incredibly common. But what if I told you the answer isn't a simple yes or no? What if the truth is far more nuanced and perhaps even a little bit hopeful? Let's start with the good news, because believe it or not, there's a lot of it. When we look at the data, the long-term trends tell a surprising story of progress. For example, did you know that despite what the news might suggest, the long-term trend for war and violence is actually downwards? Fewer people are dying in conflicts today than in previous centuries. Another example is extreme poverty. The number of people living in extreme poverty has drastically decreased. We're talking billions lifted out of the most dire conditions. Humans are also living longer, healthier lives. Child mortality rates have plummeted globally, and access to vaccines and basic healthcare is more widespread than ever before. From medical breakthroughs to communication technology, human ingenuity continues to solve problems at an incredible pace. So, there are a lot of positives that come with the time we are living in that are sometimes easy to forget. Now, before you accuse me of being overly optimistic and naive, let's be clear. I know the world is far from perfect and we face monumental challenges. Everything from the ongoing conflicts and war in the world to climate change, inequality, and mental health. So, if both things are true, progress and problems, why does it often feel like everything is just getting worse? This is where our amazing, yet sometimes tricky brains come in. Our brains are hardwired to pay more attention to negative information. It's an evolutionary survival mechanism, better safe than sorry. But in the modern world, this means negative headlines grab our attention more than positive ones. This is called negativity bias. The 24/7 news cycle and social media also doesn't help. It means we're constantly exposed to every crisis, every conflict, every injustice, amplified and delivered directly to our pockets. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and that the world is more chaotic than it actually is. Another reason is confirmation bias. We tend to seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms what we already believe. If you feel the world is getting worse, you'll unconsciously look for evidence to support that. Humans also have a tendency to romanticize the past. We remember the good times and forget the challenges, making the good old days seem idyllic compared to today. This is called nostalgia bias. As we get older, we become more aware of the complexities of the world. We're no longer shielded by youthful innocence. We understand the stakes more deeply, and that can feel heavy. So, in conclusion, is the world getting worse, or are you just getting older? The answer is, it's both and neither at the same time. The world is making incredible progress in many areas, while simultaneously facing serious, undeniable challenges. And our own perception, shaped by our brains and our life experience, plays a huge role in how we interpret it all. I feel like the key is to not bury our heads in the sand or to succumb to despair. It's to embrace this nuanced reality, to celebrate the progress, acknowledge the problems, and understand our own biases. Because only then can we work towards solutions and contribute to making the world even better. What do you think? Do you feel the world is getting worse, or do you see more signs of progress? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video thought-provoking or helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who would be interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.